Man, I'm exhausted watching this one. Leafs win 3-2 in the stupid shootout. But what a game. I mean, both goalies, fantastic. Pecorine, I mean, what else do you expect from a guy like that? Stellar. Freddy Andersen, I mean, guy standing on his head left and right made, 3 or 4 10-bell saves. Especially the wraparound against Ryan Johansson. Was that in overtime or was that in regulation? Nonetheless, I think it was in regulation. An unbelievable save. Countless save after save, and right off the bat. First star of the game for me, player of the game, Freddy Andersen. I mean, 2 goals on, what was it? You know, I mean, he was absolutely stellar. 2 goals on 46 shots. I gotta say, for the first half of the game, the Leafs looked very good. But in the second half, it was all Predators. Freddie standing on his head, making big save after big save. A weird greasy bounce late in the second period, and they make it a 2-1 game. But before we start talking about goals and everything, let's break this game down. Coming into this one, we're like, okay, the Nashville Predators, 32-12-7 coming into this. A ridiculous record. You know, right behind the Winnipeg Jets in their division. Right near the top of the league. You know, they're one of the best teams. They made it to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. And the way they're playing, I mean, they look like they can get right back there again this year. And the Leafs, they come out and they play a pretty good first period. I got to say that the Leafs looked pretty darn solid in the first 11-8 in shots. At one point, I think it was 6-6 in shots. And then the Leafs explode for 5 straight, including a goal. And they were up 11-6, and then it was 11-8 after the first period. Speaking of that one goal, beautiful hard work by Connor Brown to get the turnover. James Van Riemsdyk just inside the blue line. Well, I would say like halfway between the blue line and the hash marks. A one-timer slap shot from James Van Riemsdyk, and it hits something on the way through. Beats Pecorine, his 21st of the year. Connor Brown, Travis Dermott grab assists. Of course, Dermott, because the guy is unbelievable. And Leafs up 1-0. JVR's first, it feels like his first goal that's not right outside the blue paint. But we'll take it any day. 1-0 Leafs after the first period. You're out shooting the opponents 11-8. Things are good. We move to the second period. They get a power play midway through. It's their first power play of the game. And we look at their power play. Oh boy, it's 3rd in the National Hockey League. Oh boy. And then a really errant pass to PK Subban. He tries to keep it in by sliding to keep it in. Kasperi Kapanen chips it over him. The puck bounces behind Kapanen. He pulls it forward, but in my eyes, I'm thinking Kapanen's flat-footed. There's no way he's getting a break out of this. Well, he gets some speed really quick. I mean, he had a great acceleration on that play. And then the thing I love about what Kapanen did, everything about this play, gorgeous. He knows the guy's right on him. He can feel it. And what does he do? He shields the puck. He shields his body, the guy's behind him, and he's shielding the puck away. And when they get close to the goalie, he stops up. He goes this side of the net. The defenseman goes this side. And he's waiting for Dom Moore, waiting. Pecorine's thinking he's going to pass it all day long. What does Kapanen do? He fires it 5-hole, baby. Oh, what a play by Kasperi Kapanen. 4th goal of the year, shorthanded. Dom Moore and Ron Hainsey grab assists, and the Leafs got a 2-0 lead midway through the second period against the very good Nashville Predators? Hang on. They get a late power play. They get some momentum. Freddie makes a ridiculous save, and like I said, on that weird bounce, Freddie's down and out. He gets a piece of the shot by Sissons, but not enough. It goes in with like a minute 50 left in the period. And we're thinking, that's a ball buster. Late in the period, you had a 2-0 lead, and with a minute 50 left, they make it a 1-goal game. Those are the goals you hate because they carry momentum into the third period. And today was the perfect example of that. Because they come out in that third period, and they come out flying right away, and 25 seconds in, again, friendly bounce to Victor Arvidsson, but he slaps it 5-hole on Freddy, and there you go. Right away, it's a tie game. You give up a goal with less than 2 minutes to play in the second period, and within the first 30 seconds of the third, bang, bang, we're tied. And they absolutely slaughtered the Leafs in the second half of that second period. And in the third period, it was 16-6 in shots for the Nashville Predators. They dominated the Leafs in that third period. The Leafs got some chances, a few chances, couldn't bury them. But Freddy Andersen, I mean, he made some absolutely massive saves down the stretch. Got the Leafs into overtime. The Leafs had some big chances. Couldn't bury on, Pecorine. I mean, look, the shots were 46-32 in total. And it was basically, other than the shootout, a 2-2 game. The goalies were on fire. And heading into the shootout, the stupid, very stupid shootout, we're thinking, we might be here a while. 7 rounds later, James Van Riemsdyk, with his patented move, I gotta say, it's a very nice move. He starts on the backhand. He looks like he's gonna rip it backhand. He goes quickly to the forehand and rips it low blocker, or depending on the glove side, I guess. But low blocker, and not a lot of goalies can get that unless it's their pad kicking it out. But that's a tough shot. JVR buries it in the corner, and Leafs get that. And then Freddy Andersen got to make the save, squeezes the legs together, and the puck drops right there. Leafs get the victory in the shootout. Did they deserve it? If you're talking about the first half of the game, they did. Second half, not so much. But they found a way to get 2 points. That's really all that matters. The Bruins murdered the Rangers. Again, we can't really be focusing on teams like that. We can't be focusing on what other teams do. We just got to focus on our team. How do we look? And I heard a report today, or earlier on, that Tyson Barrie has been in contact with the Leafs and all that kind of stuff. What do you guys think? Any mock trades down in the comments you guys want to let me know? Also, quick thing. We're coming up on 2,000 subscribers very quickly. It's been an insane ride. I just want to ask you guys, do you guys want a 2K video? Or, we did the 1K video. Do you guys want to wait till 5? Or if we get there, obviously. But if you guys want a 2K video, by all means, I'll do one for you guys. I just want to hear what you guys have to say, obviously. Leafs get the win. We're pumped. All right, for the next game for the Buds, though, I mean, you can't sit back and enjoy this one too much. Because next up, Leafs play Saturday night against the Ottawa Senators at home, 7 p.m. puck drop. And Leafs, 5-game homestand, 2-0 so far. Let's keep it rolling, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed this game because, boy, it was a dogfight till the end. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of this game. Who's your MVP? But I think we all know who that's going to be. But I want to hear, maybe you guys have something else. Maybe JVR, he had the goal in the shootout winner. I don't know. We'll hear what you guys have to say. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Raptors edition, as they're taking on the New York Knicks at the Air Canada Center. And possibly tomorrow, depending on if the Raptors make any moves at the deadline. I can't see it happening. But if they do, we'll talk to you guys then as well. We'll also talk to you guys Leafs edition Saturday night. As like I said, the Leafs welcoming the Ottawa Senators. Battle of Ontario. They try to hype it up so much. Anyways, Leafs look to win their 3rd straight game, and they look to get on an absolute roll here. Heading into, they just look to win 3 in a row. That's a roll in itself, all right? So we'll talk, guys, then. Hoping for a 3rd straight dub.